Right, so the intro for Ben then starts off quite heavy, something like this. Okay, so what we're doing there then is just one chord shape, index finger on fret number 2, so you're covering strings 4 and 5. Make sure you're not covering string 6 though, because we're going to play that open. And if you look at the tab, you'll see that we're going to play this once, and straight away it's got some X's. So what that means is kind of mute the notes afterwards. So what we're going to do to start with then is play downwards once, and then with this hand, if you basically lay your fingers flat on the strings, don't press down, just sort of rest them lightly on it to get this. Yeah, that kind of sound. And then we're going to do that once. So, okay. Yeah. So if you look at the pattern then, we're going to do that twice, and then finish off just downwards, back on that shape. So, okay, so all together. Yep, so that's going to take us out the first part of the intro then. And then all we're going to do is repeat that twice. So right from the start then, something like this. Okay, so that's like the intro to the song then. And you know, if you look at the tab, I've actually called it the fill, because you know, while it is the intro, yeah, it's actually going to be repeated quite a bit throughout the song. So to try and not confuse, I've just called it the fill, just because you know, it's not just the intro. So yeah, that's like the first part of the song then. After that it goes into the verse, so that's what we're going to have a look at now. Alright, so the verse then, it's going to sound something like this. Okay, so to start off with then, back in that very first shape on the 2nd fret, we're going to go down, 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 up, down. Okay, do 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 do. Then from there then, index finger, fret number 3, string number 5, ring finger, fret 5, string number 4, little finger, fret 5, string number 3. This time we're going to go up, and then up, down, and then down, up, so like this. Yeah, so in total it's 7 times, so again. Okay, so the first 2 shapes then, that's those covered. From there, we're just going to go up a string, so now we're on the top string, string 6, then string 5 and string 4. We're going to go that first shape, so down, 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 up, down. And then from there then, it's index finger, fret number 5, string 5, ring finger, fret 7, string 4, little finger, fret 7, string 3. And this is where we're going to do that second shape, where we're playing it 7 times. So again it's up, and then up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so those are the 4 different shapes then in the strumming patterns, and all together I'll play it slow, and it'll sound something like this. Okay, so that's the verse for us there then, verse A anyway, and what we're going to have a look at now is just how to play verse B. So verse B then, it's going to be quite quick, playing some octave shapes, and it's just going to sound something like this. Okay, so what we're doing there then, just 2 different shapes. To start off with is your index finger onto fret 10, string number 5, ring finger, fret 12, string number 3. Then all we're going to do with your index finger, we're going to have to lay that down a little bit sort of further than usual, yeah? And what I mean by that is, instead of arching it around the neck, lay it quite flat so that the bottom part of your index finger is touching string 4 and muting it like. Okay, because if you haven't noticed, you know, we've got a finger on string 5, a finger on string 3, you know, we need to mute string 4 with our index finger, okay? So in that shape then, if you look at the tab, we're going to do that 8 times, and then 8 more times, so. Okay, and then if you look at the tab now, it's updated slightly. The first part's the same, so 8 more times, and then all we're going to do is slide down to frets 9 and 11 and do it 8 more times, so the last part. Okay, all together then, verse B is like this. Okay. Alright, so the chorus then, it's probably the easiest part of the song. Just a couple of different power chord shapes, and it's dead slow. It's just going to sound something like this. This is chorus A. Okay, simple as that. So index finger, fret number 3, string number 5, ring finger, fret 5, string number 4, little finger, fret 5, string number 3. We're going to play this downwards once, pause a second, then up a string, downwards again, and then up 2 frets to frets 5 and 7, and down again. So like this. Okay, so that's the first part of the chorus. That's chorus A. If you look at the tab now, then it's slightly updated for you. Starts off in the same position, then to that second position, then when we get to the third position, instead of playing it once, all we're going to do is just play 8 times then. So like this if you follow it on the tab. Okay, and yeah, that's as simple as it is basically. You know, that's chorus A and B. Obviously all you need to do is put them both together. That's going to give you the entire chorus there for you. And then the next part we're going to have a look at now then is a solo. So the solo is going to sound something like this. Okay, so dead quick then, you know, pretty fast. To start off with then, well, it's all going to be octaves to start with. So like we did earlier on when we did the, you know, that is going to be those 2 fingers, so your index finger and your ring finger. Again, using your index finger to mute the middle string. So to start off with then, index finger, fret 10, string 5, ring finger, fret 12, string 3. We're going to do this 8 times, then 8 times again, so okay. Then if you look at the tab now, 8 more times, then slide it down to frets 9 and 11 and 8 more times. Okay, so that's like the first sort of 2 sections of the solo there for you. And also what I'll just point out now is obviously on the main tab like beneath the video, you can only sort of see one like section of tab at a time. So, you know, it can be sort of quite difficult for you to remember it. But, you know, all we're going to be doing at the moment is learning all the different parts. Then when we get to the end of the song, I'll give you like the full tab. Or I think at the moment, you know, I think I might actually have like the full tab beneath the video for you to click onto and have a look at. So, you know, like I said, like you don't really have to worry about remembering all the pieces at the moment. Just as long as you can play them, you know, then at the end of the song, that's like when we'll piece it all together, okay? So if you look at the tab again now then, we're back to fret 10 and fret 12, so play that 8 times and 8 more times. Okay, then what we're going to do, if you look at the tab, we're going to go play this once, slide up to frets 12 and 14, play that once more, slide up to 14 and 16, once more, and then back down to 12 and 14, so yeah. Okay, and the way I play that is to go down, up, down, up. Yeah, so that's the first part of that section then. And then staying on 12 and 14, what we're going to do is just play it 7 times, so okay. So put that section together then. Okay, so that's the next part. After that then what we're going to do, if you look at the tab, is go up to frets 14 and 16, play this 8 times then, another 8. Okay, look at the tab now, stay in that same position, 8 more times, and then what we're going to do is slide it down to frets 12 and 14 and play that 8. Okay, from there then, back down to frets 10 and 12. What we're going to do this time is a little bit different again. We're going to play it 3 times, slide down a fret to fret 9 and 11, play it 3 more times, and then back up to 10 and 12 and play it twice, so okay, da 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 da. Okay, and then in this shape now then, 8 more times. Okay, Then finally to finish off, 8 more times at this position, then down to frets 9 and 11 and 8 more times. Okay, that's basically the entire solo. Like I said, when you're looking at sort of like each piece of it individually on the video lesson, can be a little bit confusing to remember. What we're going to do now is play through the entire piece, so you can either sort of wait and sort of watch it, watch me playing it and watch the tab beneath the video change, have a go at playing it yourself, or scroll down a little bit, look at the full tab, go for the full tab for the solo, and just give it a go. So all together then it'll sound like this again.